Hello, fellow diecast enthusiasts. Today we have the Matchbox Porsche 959. Now, when this car came out, you know, so far Porsche had basically the 911, the 924, the 914, the 928, and those were and the 944, and those had a lot of different different styles and so forth. But when I first saw one of these, and I've actually had the pleasure to see quite a number of them, I actually used to live pretty close to the Bruce Canepa auto shop and dealership, and he had some of these, and he actually makes his own version of this called the 959 SC, I believe, nowadays. But I just thought this car was incredible when it came out, and to this day, it's one of the most amazing performance cars that's ever been built, with its turbo flat six and a lot of horsepower, tons of horsepower for when it came out, and it's just still so fast, all-wheel drive. Anyway, I ramble on because I'm a car nerd, but anyway, this obviously when Matchbox came out with one, I had to have it. So this is one color variation of it. There are a lot of them out there. This is the gray with red interior and the Porsche graphic on the side, and these kind of little slightly, these aren't the original, these are the original wheels that came on this one, but not Matchbox's original wheels. I do have this other version that has the original, kind of the standard Matchbox wheels. I'm not sure which of these came out first, probably this one because of the style of the wheels, but this one has kind of cool graphics on it with a 959 kind of fade on the front, and it has a red interior also. Cool charcoal gray color, and the Porsche graphic on the side. But yeah, this is one of those cars that I always really loved. I pick up, where I see Matchboxes for a good deal nowadays, I'll pick up color variations of ones I really like. I'd actually like to find more of this model. One thing about this too, I just of note, so some Matchbox cars, the size and scale used to be kind of all over the place, right? So if you look at this, it's not really a 1/64th, right? Even like this, I don't know, let me see, this Ferrari 308 over here, you can see Ferrari 308 is a really small car. And the scale here compared to the 959, I'm not sure how accurate that is, but I think one thing I appreciate about Matchbox is they would do a scale that made sense for getting the detail that they wanted to get in there. They always had a lot of good casting detail and so forth. You can see the little vents on the side of the Ferrari, the tail lights, all that stuff. On the 959, you can see they put in the little, the little creases where the tail lights would break, and the vents on the back fender and the front fender and so forth, which is, really cool. And I wanted to compare it for you to basically the, let's see, where's that Hot Wheels version I have? Here it is. This is a Hot Wheels Ultra Hots version. If you look at it, you can see that the scale and the proportions are quite different on these two different models. And, Matchbox and Hot Wheels, especially back then, used to do a lot of, this one has this tampo off center and everything too, but, they would have really different variants, different scales and proportions on a lot of their cars, and you can see that's really evident on these two here, right? Matchbox actually put the metal B-pillar in there. Hot Wheels just put kind of a crease in the plastic, and the scale is really different. So this is a pretty good example of how Matchbox and Hot Wheels had really different scales and so forth for their cars. So anyway, yeah, enough about that. I just wanted to include a video of this particular model because the 959 is just such a special car. It's always been one of those cars I thought was just amazing. It's kind of like a holy grail car. If I could ever own one, I would. I hear they're astronomically expensive to maintain, so you got to be able to pay to play, right? So anyway, I don't know. For now, I think I'm just going to be having the diecast version for the time being. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed seeing the Matchbox Porsche 959 compared to the also compared to the Hot Wheels version and a couple of different variants of it. Let me know in the comments, as always, what different variants and colors you have of this model and what your favorite is. I'll look forward to seeing that. Be sure to like and subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And thanks for watching my video.